Myanmar was rocked by a powerful earthquake on Sunday, March 30th. The 5.1 magnitude tremor struck near Mandalay, the country's second largest city, sending people into panic. But it was the aftershock of a much larger disaster. 2 days earlier, a devastating 7.7 magnitude earthquake devastated Myanmar. Buildings were reduced to rubble and shockwaves reached Bangkok, Thailand, and parts of China. It was the strongest earthquake to hit Myanmar in more than a century, killing at least 1,700 people. Authorities say the death toll could rise significantly in the coming weeks. The effects of the disaster were devastating. Thousands of people were injured or missing. Bridges collapsed, roads cracked, and entire neighborhoods were destroyed. Central areas near Mandalay were particularly hard hit. This historic city of more than 1.5 million people was the scene of one of the worst disasters. The collapse of a critical bridge over the IRAA River made it even harder for rescue teams to reach the disaster areas. Communities in urgent need of aid have been isolated, while people trapped under the rubble are desperately waiting to be rescued. As rescuers struggle, international calls for help are growing. Myanmar's military government has called for international aid and allowed foreign rescue teams into the country. The earthquake has caused chaos in Bangkok. A skyscraper under construction has collapsed, killing 11 people and trapping dozens. More than 100 buildings have been damaged across the city. Rescuers are racing to find more than 80 people trapped under the rubble. The U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, has warned that the death toll could exceed 10,000, given the ongoing aftershocks and the extent of the damage.
Historic city home to more than 1.5 million people.
In rural areas hit by the earthquake, some villages have been completely destroyed. Survivors describe horrific scenes of homes collapsing, the ground shaking violently, and loved ones trapped under the rubble. Clean water, electricity, and medical aid are almost non-existent. Emergency responders are struggling to reach the affected areas due to landslides and blocked roads. Volunteers and medical teams are working around the clock to treat the injured and set up temporary shelters for those left homeless.
I think we're just having an earthquake in Chiang
Neighboring countries, Thailand and India, have sent special rescue teams and medical aid to Myanmar. The United Nations has pledged aid, describing the situation as a global humanitarian disaster. But Myanmar's military regime maintains tight control over the distribution of foreign aid, making it difficult to deliver. Political tensions could mean it takes longer for aid to reach the areas most needed. Countries around the world have stepped up to support Myanmar. China has pledged $13.8 million in humanitarian aid, while Russia has sent search and rescue dogs and medical experts. The United Kingdom, Ireland, and Australia have pledged a combined $20 million in aid. U.S. President Donald Trump has described the disaster as horrific and said more aid was on the way. India, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong have also pledged support. The United Nations has urgently allocated $5 million for rescue operations. Myanmar is a country devastated by years of civil war. Critical infrastructure was already weakened, and hospitals were working beyond capacity. Now the devastating earthquake has plunged Myanmar into an even deeper humanitarian crisis. Political instability in the country is making rescue and recovery efforts even more difficult. The coming weeks will be critical in determining the true impact of this devastating earthquake and Myanmar's ability to cope with one of the deadliest natural disasters in its history. Families are searching for loved ones in the rubble and bracing for more aftershocks. Rescuers and the international community are racing to help Myanmar emerge from this disaster, but it will be a long and difficult struggle.
Bro, it's cracking! Cái lá này ở con nó quê bị ở mà chiều.